So we're going to do some stretches now when you've done an upper body session, and just sort of focus on your arms and your chest. So first of all, we're going to just bring our arms wide open like this. We want to have our shoulders down, away from our ears, and we're opening our arms. Really try and get those arms pulled back as far as you can to stretch out this muscle at the front. You can do this at any time in the day. If you spend a lot of time sitting down, then this is a great one to do. You can stand in between a doorway and put your hands like this on the side of the door and sort of push yourself in, and that will deepen the stretch even more. Okay, so that's stretch one. Then we're going to stretch our triceps, so arm over the head, and you sort of feel with this, you can hold the elbow here, but you're almost feeling like you're trying to push this part of your muscle out, and that gives you a nice deep stretch into that muscle, which we're holding for about 15 seconds. And then we're going to swap over and again do the same. Feel like you're sort of pushing out from here, holding back a little bit, just a slight pressure with your hands onto your elbow. You don't have to do these kneeling down, you can do them standing up if you like. Okay, so that's your tricep stretch. To stretch out your biceps, you simply just, again, keep your arms, your shoulders down, and you're just going to reach out to the back, with your hands out wide. So you've got a very active, strong position going out through your arms, and you're going to hold that as well for about 15 seconds. Then stretch the back of our shoulders, just bring the arm over the front, keep that fairly straight. Use this hand to sort of anchor your arm into that position, and then you're almost pushing out through that shoulder just to help yourself feel a little bit of stretch in that muscle. Again, keep your shoulders nice and down and relaxed. Very common for us to be bunched up here. We need to really work on opening that space out between our neck and our shoulders. And we'll swap over. So my hand's facing you can see that. Shoulder down, bring that round, and then just sort of push out a little bit through the shoulder, just nudge it out, just to feel that stretch a little bit deeper. And then just the last one here, just to stretch out this muscle here, which we just, obviously we bunch up all the time, very common if we're in workstations that aren't properly positioned. So we're going to put this arm down. So I want you to really think about dropping that shoulder as much as you can, just very lightly touch the floor, your elbow's soft, but you're really working on bringing this side of your shoulder down, and then you're going to just gently grasp the side of your head and just pull that over to one side. You're more going up than bending round, because what we don't want to do, we want to get a nice long stretch here. We don't want to at the same time really make this very tight and compressed. When you're doing this stretch, make sure that your neck isn't sticking out like this. Really make sure that your ears are aligned with your shoulder, and make sure that you feel like you've got some piece of cotton pulling your neck up so your neck's nice and elongated to stretch it. You don't want to be stretching it from here, it's going to feel uncomfortable. So swap over, pushing down through here, through the shoulder, nice light touch on the floor. You can do this sat on your bottom, if that's better, but you'll just have to bend your elbow a little bit more. Again, making sure that you're nice and upright, your neck's really nice and elongated, and we're just working on increasing this gap between our shoulder and our ear. So that is your upper body stretch.